Hey guys, so it's here bringing you another video. Now welcome back to League Discussion. Haven't done one of these in quite some time, and for that I apologise. Because I know, these aren't the most popular videos, but people really do enjoy them when I do them. Just to say, the footage on the screen right now is myself playing Jungle Ezreal in Flex queue with some friends. We might be trying to get back in Flex with friends, and then eventually there'll be some episodes for you guys to watch. But today's topic, it's one that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I think it's actually a pretty well-timed time to do it. So we're going to be talking about Season 7. What have I liked about Season 7? What were my goals? What have I done? What am I happy with? What am I not happy with? And what do I think next season I have to do differently to maybe achieve better things? So this is a discussion, so I want you guys to join in either in the comment section below. If you, just want to join in there, that's fine. Or on the QT. So there'll be a QT linked in the description. Join in the conversation there. And as always, there are riot points on the line. With really good replies and stuff like that if you do join in on the QT. And also there will be polls on the right as well that you can vote on and just have some very basic information straight away. But yeah, Season 7. So how has it gone for me personally? What have I liked? What have I disliked? So just to kind of talk about the season as such, have I enjoyed how the game has gone and the meta and that type of thing? What I'd say is in the early season, hell yeah. I really liked the meta in the early season. I know, again, everybody's going to have their own opinion, but in the early season it was quite bruiser-dominated, and this is where I climbed very quickly, and with my Poppy, with my Darius and stuff like that, as those champions were incredibly strong at the time, and I liked that meta for obvious reasons. Slowly, in the mid-season, to me it's been pretty forgetful. I don't even know, I can't even remember me right now at the top of my head what was played 2-3 months ago. If that's the case, it must have been pretty boring in a way. And then obviously for the past, few weeks to a month, we've had the AD carry Ardent meta, which I really dislike. I don't mind that carry, AD carries are the pinnacle of the game, and they are the carry. That to me has always made sense. It's kind of like, your artillery in the backline just killing everything. It makes sense from a strategy point of view. But I just dislike, Ardent is so apparent and healing. I just kind of find that a bit boring and tedious. That, you'll have a team fight and the AD carry simply just cannot die. And, yeah, I don't know. Again, as a non-AD carry player, I just don't really enjoy it. But I'm sure if you're an AD carry player, you might enjoy it a lot. And again, that's where you guys can say what have you liked, what you've disliked. So what I'm hoping for next season, just to kind of say when it comes to meta and that type of thing, I'm hoping they kind of just broaden the meta. And I think it might happen because of the new runes. The new runes and masteries are going to just completely bulldoze whatever you think of current League of Legends, most likely. Whatever you think is, good now, it could just completely change in a couple of weeks' time when the new system comes out. Everything could change. Something that is absolutely terrible literally could become really OP overnight. And we don't know. We're going to have to discover that. I'm sure there are some people who play on the PB a lot that are kind of, keeping a couple of hidden OPs kind of hidden, so they can kind of abuse that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping it kind of just broadens it. That one of the best metas, in my opinion, and I've said it a few times, was Season 3. I loved Season 3 as just in whole, and a big part of the meta in Season 3 was everyone could carry. So in top lane, you had damage-orientated top laners like Riven and Renekton and Shyvana. They were damage and just could carry. Junglers, you had assassins, so Lee Sin was apparent, Elise, Kha'Zix and stuff like that. They were really good at the time. Mid lane, again, just carry mages were really strong. AD carries were AD carries. They could still do damage. And obviously supports were just supporting. But that's my point. Everybody could do well in Season 3. Anyone could carry. And that was the meta. Right now people go, but you can do that now. Yeah, but it's not really meta to do that now as a jungler when, Rammus and that is so strong. But back then in Season 3, everyone could carry. As long as they're playing well, they could be the one to carry the game. And I think that's a bit of a different that we've had recently. That, you got tanks and stuff like that. Which, I do like my fair share of tanks, but you might be having a great game on Rammus, and just because your AD carry mispositions once, you've just lost the game. And it's like, okay. So that's what I'd say moving forward and how I've liked and disliked the season. Now to actually talk about myself. How has the season gone for me? What are my goals, etc.? So my goals for the season, fairly obviously, was to achieve Master. Now, Was it to achieve Master and just take Master and run with it for the rest of the season? No, but I would have liked to at least got Master once. And then I could have actually said, I have been a Master player in League of Legends. Obviously, we have not achieved that. And obviously, we've still got, 3 or whatever weeks left of the season. But it is unlikely that I'm going to get it this season. And am I disappointed about that? Obviously, yes. There is some, disappointment there. And I'll lead on to another point in a minute that, what I can definitely improve on. But obviously, if you don't know, the highest rating that I got this season was Diamond 1 87 LP. We got it in the first iteration of Climb to Master at the beginning of the season when the meta suited me. So when I was playing the Darius and the Poppies and stuff like that, the meta suited me brilliantly and I just climbed. And I think when I got to Diamond 1, I had something around a 75 to 80% win rate. Really high. And then I got, very close to Master. And again, I never like making excuses because, as long as you're good enough, you will get there eventually. But every single time I got to that one game away from Master Promo, I had just a terrible game. Whether it was someone inting or going AFK, it was literally basically every single time. And it was very, very demoralizing. So much so to the point because I know I was that close and it was a big YouTube series for me. And it's even more apparent for a YouTuber that's never been to a rating before. Because then instead of saying, oh, I've been a Diamond 1 player, I could then, in every YouTube video that I could do in the future, I could always say, I've been a Master player. And obviously that comes with a little bit more gravitas. And I was so close to it. And because these games were really demoralizing, and I think I got there about 4 or 5 times, I was from Master Promo, 1 game off. And I think only one of those games was what I would deem like a close game. The rest of them were just troll games. And because of that, and because the pressure and, the amount of that I wanted it, because of how badly those games gone, I will open and just completely say I tilted myself. The most I've ever been tilted. Again, I never rage when I tilt. I never do anything. I just play when I probably shouldn't is my biggest curse. That I'm not playing well. My decision making's all over the place. My mechanics get sloppy. And I just kept playing because I was so frustrated. I was like, no, I'm so close to Master. I need to get Master. And I literally, in about, month 3 of the season. So in the first 2 months, in the first month of the season, I got to Diamond 1. And then I stayed in Diamond 1 for another month. So for the first 2 months of the season, or 2.5 months of the season, I was Diamond 1. And then I went from that, Diamond 1, for the first 2 months of the season, all the way back down to Diamond 5. I tilted myself that much. It was bad. Trust me, it was really bad. And again, I never want to kind of, make my tilt more than yours because everybody tilts differently, whatever. But when you know that I've got a YouTube channel and thousands of people watching me, it was hard. It was really hard to go from Diamond 1 nearly Master to all the way back to D5. It did take quite a lot of me to kind of try and push myself back out of that. But then we did, I think, the first Time to Untilt series that worked a bit, and then I got myself for the next few months. I think I was ranging, it was between Diamond 2 and Diamond 4 that I was constantly pinging in those areas, and then that happened for like the last few months, and then about 3 weeks to a month ago I actually got back to high Diamond 2, and then I nearly got back to Diamond 1. I think I was 1 game off promo to Diamond 1, and then it kind of happened again. That I kind of tilted myself again. And then obviously we're in Diamond 4 from that point that we were nearly back in Diamond 1. So that's pretty much been my season. So right now of recording this video, we're Diamond 4, 44 LP. Which obviously isn't great. I know I'm not going to end the season here, just to kind of say, we'll say what am I hoping for a little bit later, but I know I'm going to hopefully get higher than this. But what can I take from this season? What can I learn about moving forward into next season? A couple things. First thing is, I've said it before, and I still stand by the statement. It's okay to lose, and sometimes I think I have to accept it a bit more. Like I think I'm fairly accepting of it anyway, but when I'm not accepting of it is when I'm so close to a new or a big goal. So if it's to get back to Diamond 1, or if it's to get to that Master promo that I've never got before, if I have a couple bad games, I've just got to accept that and move on. And I think this season I did that pretty badly. I think I let it affect me way too much, probably due to the pressure and whatnot. And yeah, in this season I have done more of a ping pong up and down ratings than any other season I've been in. You know, the past couple seasons when I've been in university and I haven't had the time to focus on ranked as much, I've ranged from like Diamond 3, Diamond 2, Diamond 3, Diamond 2, and kind of just stayed in that range. With this season, I have gone from Diamond 1 to Diamond 5, Diamond 5 to Diamond 2, Diamond 2 to Diamond 4, way more than any other season. And that could be, you know, I'm playing more, but I also think it's probably because of the attitude of just kind of getting really frustrated. So that's something I need to improve on, and that is something, again, it's noted, so I can improve on it for next season. And then when it comes to gameplay, how have I thought my gameplay has gone? Well, generally, again, like I've mentioned in my commentaries, I am more of a team player now than I used to be. And we know, I've had some very, very good performance of helping my team and doing well with that. But I've even recently been watching some of my commentaries and, you know, even the most popular viewed commentaries of the season. And they generally are the ones that I'm playing more aggressive and I'm playing more to carry. Even when I looked at the first iteration of Climb to Master this season, in the games where I was getting to Diamond 1 really quickly, I was actually carrying on those bruisers. I was carrying on Darius. I was actually carrying on Poppy. And I don't know how it happened, but somewhere in like the mid-season, maybe when I lost that confidence of like getting tilted back down to Diamond 5, I lost the confidence to carry no matter what I'm playing on. So I just stopped looking to carry. I just kind of was like, right, if my AD Gary gets fed, I'll protect him. If not, I lose. And that's kind of, I think, a big way I've played this season when I've been tilted. And I think that's, again, not a healthy way to play. So next season, I will be looking to get that aggression levels up. And again, I can't say right now, you know, I'm going to pick up Lee Sin again. I'm going to pick up Nidalee in the jungle because I don't know. Because, yeah, I could pick them up right now, start practicing them again. But the new Mastery and Rune system could come in and change everything. And, you know, suddenly Nidalee right now is really strong in solo queue, could become trash with the new Rune system. So I don't want to pick up new champions right now. On November the 8th or whatever it is, when the new system comes in, I will most likely be making a video on basically the whole Rune system and what does this mean and what champions do I think I'm going to take to start playing aggressive again. So that is something that I want to move forward into next season, is get that aggression level up, get that carry level up, and carry myself back up. Because, again, in your little comment when you reply, say, you know, do you think you could be higher rating? You know, right now, do I think I'm a Diamond 4 player? No, I don't. I do think, on a, you know, if you say to me, okay, where would you be comfortable with of your current rating of play? Probably Diamond 2. I would say I'm fairly comfortable as a Diamond 2 player. Just to kind of stay there. If I'm not tilted and I'm playing okay, I probably am okay as a Diamond 2 player. If I'm playing well, then sure, I can get to the Diamond 1s and maybe the lower end of Master if I'm really playing well. And when I'm playing bad or tilted, I always come back down to like Diamond 4 and that type of level. So, yeah, like, just get that aggression level up, get that carry level up, and that should help me a lot for next season. And then what the remaining of it is, what do I want to do for the rest of this season? So as I said, we're 3-ish weeks away from the season ending, roughly. What do I want to do? What is the goal for this season? Well, the goal is actually to end in Diamond 2. So I will still be calling the series Climb to Master because I'm not going to rebrand it now. But yeah, I wanted to just try to get Diamond 2 this season, end it there, be happy with that, and be fairly... You know, just have a nice, refreshing pre-season. So pre-season, if you don't know, this year is actually going to be lasting 10 weeks, which for a YouTuber is a nightmare, because that's 10 weeks that in reality doesn't really matter. But I know in the pre-season I'm going to be doing it, basically, it's the same series to what I am now, but just with a new title. Like, it's going to be called, like, Preparing for Season 8. So we'll be playing Ranked on my main account, or even a Smurf. Again, it's just preparing, and we'll be picking up new champions, playing aggressive, and just really trying to test what we can do with the new runes and masteries, and that's going to be the idea in the pre-season. But yeah, the remaining is get Diamond 2. Does that mean playing the same champions? Well, what I'm going to be doing, again, we do our daily commentary, as always, but I'm going to be playing roughly about 3 games a day, sometimes more, sometimes less, depending. And what I'm planning on doing is still to have variety on the uploads on the channel as much as I can, but when I'm not recording, I'm just going to play the champions that I have incredibly high win rates with. So if I go on my op.gg right now, as long as it loads pretty quick. I'm just going to rattle off a couple of champions that I'm like, right, you know, I can trust this champion. I've got a really high win rate on this champion. And just do that. You know, again, sometimes that's just the smartest thing to do. So my Malzahar, I've played 38 games of champion. I've got a 63% win rate. That's pretty good. So I will be playing Malzahar. My Rammus, I've got 18 games played, but a 72% win rate. That's really good. I'll be playing more Rammus. My Shen, 16 game played, 75% win rate. So, like, I've just been looking at these type of champs and just spamming them in my off time. Again, it's going to be boring, to be honest, because, again, I don't like the idea of really condensing a champion pool. But what I'm aiming to do is just get back to that Diamond 2 and just kind of stay there. And who knows, if I can get Diamond 2 in the next week or two, then maybe in the last week or so of the season, I will just go mental and play 10 games a day and see what we can do, maybe get Diamond 1. But yeah, Diamond 2 is the aim for the rest of the season. And I'll see if I can get there. But that's pretty much going to be it for the rest of the video. Again, I'm looking for a lot of feedback on this. So in the comment section or the QT, leave basically all the points that I made. Feel free to reply to pretty much all of them. How did you like the meta of this season? What do you hope for next season's meta? What were your goals for the season? Did you achieve them? If not, why not? What are you looking to improve for next season? And what are you looking to do for the rest of this season? But that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this discussion. If you've got any more topics you want me to talk about as well, leave that in the comments. I do like doing these. I just haven't done one in a while. And also, just to kind of say, we'll be doing a Q&A video pretty soon as well, because I haven't done a Q&A video in quite some time too. So if you guys did enjoy, throw a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.